She asked me for one last night with her ex before our wedding, and I agreed. Not because I accepted it, but because I needed to see her true self before handing over my life to her. We'd been engaged for almost a year. I thought I knew who she was. I believed the doubts, the fears, and the tests were behind us. We had a home waiting for us after the honeymoon. My parents had already invested heavily in the venue, and she had chosen her dress long ago. Everything was in place. It all felt permanent. Then, 2 weeks before the wedding, she brought this up. There was no guilt in her tone, no tears, no emotional breakdown, just a strangely calm conversation. She told me she needed closure, something that would make her ready for marriage. At first, I assumed she meant therapy or some way for us to reconnect before the big day. But instead, she looked at me and said she wanted a night with her ex. Just one night, she claimed, with no strings attached. I froze. I asked if she was joking. She wasn't. She even framed it as respect, that she cared enough to ask instead of hiding it. She said if I loved her, I'd understand. Understand what? That she wasn't over someone else? This was the same man who had betrayed her in the past, the man she said she no longer cared about. I asked her, why now? Why bring this up right before the wedding? Her answer was that she didn't want to have lingering doubts. She wanted to step into our marriage with nothing holding her back. That was her reasoning. Something in me shifted then. Maybe it was anger, maybe numbness, or maybe the quiet realization that it was already over. I told her yes. I said, if that's what you need, go ahead. She looked surprised. She kissed my cheek gently, like we'd just agreed on something intimate, and whispered, "Thank you for understanding." That was the last time she saw me. She thought she was getting closure. What she really got was an ending. While she was off chasing her so-called clarity in another man's bed, I was packing my things. The next morning, I walked out. I canceled everything: flights, hotel reservations for my family, even the suit I was supposed to wear. I called the venue and told them the wedding was off. They asked if the bride would confirm as well. I told them to wait. She'd figure it out soon enough. I didn't fight with her. I didn't yell. I didn't make a scene. I didn't even tell her. I simply vanished. My silence was the only answer she deserved. I blocked her everywhere, changed my number, and cut off all contact. People told me I was harsh, that I owed her a conversation. But no, I didn't owe her closure after what she asked of me. Because when someone requests one last night with their past, while you stand at the door of their future, they've already betrayed you. They just want you to approve of it. And I refused to play along. Later, I heard through friends that she was devastated. She came home to find the place empty and thought we'd been robbed. Then it hit her, it was just me gone. She tried reaching out to my parents, sending letters, even posting online that I'd abandoned her over one mistake. But it wasn't a mistake. It was deliberate. She made a choice to disregard everything we had built. Now, she'll never walk down that aisle, never wear the dress she adored, never see the photos she dreamed of. She won't even know where I went or why I disappeared without a goodbye. Because the moment she chose to give herself to her past, she gave me every reason not to be her future.